Well, it was back in May 2019 that I fitted the Peashooter silencers, and after over 2 years now, they're still looking pretty good, which I'm quite pleased, because you've got to bear in mind these aren't expensive silencers, only 50 quid each, so you know what can you expect. The only bit of rust is just down there where the bracket is, down there. Obviously water collected there. I guess it's probably my own negligence that caused that, in not washing and drying the bike in time, so letting it settle there. But anyway, but of course the main problem with these is how loud they are. And back in 2019, after a few days, it did seem to quieten down, seem to mellow, and I was only doing fairly short journeys then. 2020, of course, was a write-off for all of us. But then this year, back in May, I went down to Cornwall, so you're looking at sort of 300 odd miles, and you know, listening to the exhaust for that time, it did, you know, it was uncomfortable. So decided to get some baffles. Now the exhausts are bought from Classic Bike spares, classic Bike parts, so I keep getting that wrong, and these are them here. Now they're supposed to be developed specifically for these exhausts, so we'll have to see if they fit first of all, and if they do, then this video will go up onto my channel. So anyway, what I thought I'd do first of all is to start the bike up now, so that we can hear how loud the exhausts are without the baffles in, and then hopefully be able to do the same thing with the baffles in. So let's see what I'll do. I'll just pause and then start the bike up. So I've started the bike up now, just let her warm up a little bit, so you can hear the exhaust go. I'm about a metre away from them. Away a little bit, so about 10 feet away from the bike now. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll do this after I've fitted the baffles. Okay then. So got one of the silencers off. It just required just loosening the bracket there. I just loosened the cover there, but I didn't have to take the whole thing off, which was good. Liberal dosing of WD-40 and a few hits with a rubber mallet, loosened it up, and I was able to slide it off. And then had to take out the so that's there, and then these were the spacers that were put in, and a bit more WD-40 and some old grips, and they came out quite easily. So because we won't need those, so what we need to do now is just slide the baffle, as you can see, into the end of the silencer. Okay, and then that will go on to the end of the exhaust there. So we'll get that done, and then proceed to the other side, and then we'll see how she sounds. Well, both baffles have now been put in. Wasn't too bad a job, considering that the exhausts have been in place for 2 years. So I really don't know whether it's any different. And I guess the best thing to do would be to compare this part of the video with the earlier one. So this is where I was basically standing at the beginning. I've been running it for the prescribed 12 minutes, which is meant to make the ECU learn the new... so if we stand back over here, so this is where I was before. Okay, and what I'll do is compare this with the beginning of the video, and we'll see what it's like. Well, to be frank, I'm not that happy really with the effects of putting the baffles in. It's quietened it down a little bit, but not as much as I'd hoped. So what I've done is gone back onto the classic bike shop and ordered some wadding to go round the baffles. So this is what's been sent to me. You've got the actual wadding cloth there, and then some stainless steel ties to hold it onto the baffle. So we shall have another go, take the silencers off, remove the baffles and wrap them in this wadding, and let's see what happens then. Now then, what I found is that the fit of the baffle into the silencer is extremely tight. Okay, it took me quite a bit of effort to actually get it out, and so therefore I realised that wrapping the wadding around the baffle wasn't going to work, because I wouldn't be able to get the baffle back inside. So what I've done is I've wrapped it inside, and we shall see what effect this has. It shouldn't be blown out, as there is a plate at the end there. So let's just see. Let's see how that works out. Okay. Right, wadding is in both the baffles now. In fact, it didn't take much to do the other side, because you don't actually need to take the baffle out. You can just roll the wadding up and push it in, and then push the silencer back on. So here it is now. So it is a bit quieter. And I'll have to compare this one. I've obviously moved the bike a bit, but I'll have to compare this with what it was originally, with no baffle in and no wadding put in. But I think I'm okay with it now. Just rev it up. Yeah. No, I had it ticking over for about 12 minutes without revving it. So just start it, don't rev it, just let it tick over, and apparently that the ECU then learns any new mixture that it needs to do. It's breathing. Well, it started instantly, so it's clearly not blocking it too much. I guess the next thing to do is take it for a test ride and see how it sounds riding the bike. Anyway, hope you found that useful. And if anyone wants any wadding, I've got loads left, because I bought loads too many. Okay, thanks very much for watching.